The buyers are mostly older married men. We were told that up to 3,000 girls can be on sale on Karachi's streets each day. In this show house run by a private charity, slave girls have found opulence after a nightmare. At the Clifton Home for Girls, many were lured or kidnapped from their homes in Bangladesh and brought to Pakistan to be sold. Amna was 10 years old when she was trapped into going with the slave traders. He threatened me and said, "I'll tie you up in the room. I'll kill you. Maybe I'll strangle you." Nobody would ever know. They didn't treat me well. They would beat me. The food was not good, and I was fed only twice a day. Even when Amna finally escaped, the first two men she asked for help tried to capture and sell her. Thank God the last man sent me to the Eddie girls' home. If I hadn't come here, they would have gone on selling me, and they would have wrecked my life. A group of lawyers are trying to bring the slave trade to a halt.
And that has been protected by the police.
I gave a runaway slave girl refuge. After a while, the police came with a pimp. She was taken away by the police, who then gave her back to the pimps. They sold her. Many other freed slavery victims are arrested and wind up in women's prisons like this. Though the authorities like it to be called a home for runaway women, everyone here is locked up and can't leave without a court order. Fatima was arrested after she was brought to Pakistan. Her pimp went free. Once arrested, slave girls are often charged under the adultery laws. Though she's been acquitted, she's still not free. I stayed in the pimp's house for a month before the police arrested me. Then I was sent to jail, and I've been in jail for 2.5 years. The judge acquitted me.
What police do whenever they make raids or they recover some of the girls, they arrest some pimps. So instead of making that woman as a star witness of the prosecution in the case, they make, you see, the women also as an accused under the Zina Ordinance. And then she will be in prison.
But not only freed slaves are imprisoned under the Zina adultery laws. These women are here for fleeing arranged marriages, escaping cruel husbands, even for having been raped. In Pakistan, rape victims are considered accessories to the crime. Rape requires 4 male witnesses, otherwise the victim's likely to be locked up.
Most of them are innocent. They don't know what is happening. When we meet them, sometimes they say, if you ask them, what have you been here? What's happened to you? What have you done wrong? She says, I just don't know. I didn't agree to marry. I didn't like that fellow. Or he wanted to rape me. I just made a racket and I ran away. And I've been trapped and put here.
Privately, police told us their hands are full without having to worry about the Zina laws. But they say the law is the law and they're just upholding it. Why do you imprison someone who's been raped against their will? Well, under Islamic law, you can be charged whether or not you did it willingly. In the Karachi High Court cells, women wait for their Zina cases to be heard alongside hardened male convicts. Ruqayya Khan is in prison because she won't marry the man her parents want her to. She's in love with another. Now, her parents have laid a charge of Zina against her, and she won't be released unless they withdraw it. My parents didn't want me to get an education. They thought I'd become morally corrupt because our school had both boys and girls. They thought I'd run away with a boy, so they arranged a marriage for me. This was how the antagonism started.